The hell are you supposed to be? I'm vengeance.
Okay. So I had to update this title on my YouTube. I couldn't update it off streamer. So I updated on YouTube. So okay. Yo, what's up? So guys, there's a mess. There's a bit of stuff going around that's doesn't seem lining up. Doesn't seem like it's lining up with DC. I'm starting checking my phone. I don't know why. Whatever. Um, whatever. Okay. An article came out about Gal Gadot. Is Gal Gadot coming back as Wonder Woman? Well, as soon as it got in its air, as soon as it went live, 5 minutes before it went live, actually. Okay, it may not happen. Don't get your hopes high. There seems to be mixed communication right now. Okay, so let's get into it. So, is Gal Gadot coming up for Wonder Woman? Is Wonder Woman 3 gonna happen? Before I get into that, like, share, comment, do all that stuff, please. Let's talk Pop 43. Yeah. So as you know, a week ago or 2 weeks ago, it seems like Gal Gadot is coming back as Wonder Woman, right? And then about 3 hours ago, it seems like there's confirmation that she's officially coming back. Her herself sounds like she's confirmed it. Confirmed this. She's coming back. So but hold your horses. Hold your horses. Who's telling the truth here? Because as I said 5 minutes ago, it seems like it's not happening at all. So who's lying here? We'll get into that. What's happening here? What's really happening? Did she misunderstand Peter Safran and James? Did she ever meet him, or what? Okay, before we get into that, let's get into this article here. First article. I got a bunch of articles. This is the article where she says that it looks like it is happening, and then I got two articles, one from Variety and one from Collider, say it's not. There's no plans. There's no plans. So it's very conflicting reports. So let's go over this article here. Article right here. Let me bring it up. It's from Flaunt. That's where she gave the interview about Wonder Woman 3. Remember, this article is written before the strike. All the articles you're getting now where actors and actresses are talking about projects, stuff and stuff like that, all written before the strike. Okay, all written before. They're releasing they're delaying the release on purpose just to get newsworthy buzz from people on Twitter, just to get the buzz. That's why they're delaying some of these interviews that they have on, so they could generate buzz for the lack of news. But yeah, let's get to this article from Flaunt. I think that's called. I don't know if never heard of it really. Gal Gadot flaunting the flames. That's the article. That's the headline. Okay. Yeah, pretty much, Anthony. Let's get it up. Is this the one? Yeah, flaunt. Let me read it. Gal Gadot has just finished a training session at the gym when she joins our video called Gasping as she catches inside herself on screen. I look like I've spilled of a storm. She laughs. Okay, I don't want to read that. Okay. This part is not important. Nothing to do with Wonder Woman. She's obviously, this is written before because she's having a film on Netflix coming out. As you know, she has a film coming out on Netflix this month. Okay, let's get to where we get Wonder Woman. Okay. I gotta look for it. Damn. Yeah, exactly. Let's look for the Wonder Woman stuff. Okay. It's a long interview. Talking of Wonder Woman, there has been much speculation around whether a third installment of the series is on the way, with many fearing there wouldn't be. However, Gadot says she recently spoke to filmmaker James Gunn, who has now moved on from Marvel to DC, and was assured that there will be another edition of the franchise and that she will be part of it. I was invited to a meeting with James Gunn and Pierre Staff, co-chairperson and CEO of DC alongside Gunn. And what they told me, and I'm quoting, "You're in the best sense. We're going to develop Wonder Woman 3 with you. We love you as Wonder Woman. You've got nothing to worry about. So time will tell." Gadot smiles and confident about her future in DC. Okay. So that meeting took. So she apparently had a meeting with them, and they promised her, "Yeah, you're safe. You're going to continue in our new DCU as our Diana going on, our Wonder Woman going on." Okay. So I'm not going to say I'm not calling her a liar. I am not calling her a liar that she had a meeting. I think she probably did have a couple of meetings with them. I don't think she's lying there. I don't want to accuse her of lying. I think she really did have meetings, but it's what was talked about. What was talked about in that meeting. I'm not 100% sure if there's fact to that. Okay. 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 Now, I'm not saying she'll come back as Wonder Woman. Maybe she will. Maybe she will. But it just seems like she really wants to come back. I don't know. Like, what Diane Gal Gadot is not really the one to come out and say, "Yeah, this is happening. This is happening. Yeah, I'm coming back Wonder Woman." She does. It seems like she has to be promised that. I want to say she's making this up, but no. The thing is, if yeah, it's not Gun. Maybe it's not Gun. I don't know. Like, yeah. Here's the thing. I think Wonder Woman movie is gonna happen again. I don't know if it's gonna be 3 or a reboot, but I do think she's coming back as Diana. I do think they really like her. She's not, no disrespect to Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill. I think they're more high maintenance than Gal Gadot in terms of uh, power. I do think Ben Affleck is a little bit more high maintenance. I definitely know Henry Cavill is very high maintenance, and no disrespect to Henry Cavill's fans or anything, but Henry Cavill is hard to work with at times. Can be hard to deal with. Same with Affleck at times. I think she's a little bit easier. That's why I think it's just one time thing. Because he's not going to be Batman long term. He doesn't want to be Batman long term. I mean, he's not Daredevil long term. So we know that. So if he comes back as Daredevil, by the way, Deadpool's moving again, or it's been delayed indefinitely. By the way, Deadpool's release date has been changed. But I think they like Gal Gadot. I think she's one of the easier actors to work with. Okay, easier than Cavill and Affleck. That's why I think Momoa might come back. I think he's one of the easier actors to work with too. Yeah. Okay. I don't think it's just there's something going on here. I'm gonna read this article by Collider and then go Variety. No, we'll do Variety. Okay, we'll do Variety. Variety. Let me pull it up. She's negotiating in public. So when you negotiate in public, that's actually very common. That's actually very common. Now, let's see what Variety has to say. I gotta pull it up. I forgot to pull it up. Not. Okay. Here we go. Variety. Wonder Woman 3 won't fly the new DC universe despite Gal Gadot teasing development plans. Is the third Wonder Woman movie on the way from Warner Bros. And DC Studios? Not quite. We knew 3 years ago it was planned. Obviously, 3 years ago it was planned. But things change, right? With Warner Bros. And DC. Despite recent comments from Gal Gadot claiming DC head James Gunn and Peter Safran told her they would develop Wonder Woman 3 together, sources with knowledge of the situation tell Variety that is not the case. According to sources, a third Wonder Woman film is not in development at DC Studios, nor Gunn and Safran have plans at this time for any Wonder Woman project in the new DC universe, other than their previously announced Paradise Lost prequel series of Max. Yeah, we're gonna get that. Obviously, the Paradise Lost, sequel series. That's coming first. Any Wonder Woman movie, whatever is a 3 or a reboot. What the hell is this guy? Get this guy off. Reboot. It's gonna come after Paradise Lost. Gadot. Oh my god, Gal Gadot. I can't. Oh my god, I feel bad for doing that. Gal Gadot first suggested that Wonder Woman 3 might not be fully dead in an interview with comicbooks.com. I love portraying Wonder Woman, she said. It is so close and dear to my heart from what I heard from James and Peter, is that we're going to develop a Wonder Woman 3 together. The actor made a potential future for Wonder Woman 3 appear even more likely during a recently published profile by Flop magazine. In this interview, Gadot said she was assured by Gunn and Safran that Wonder Woman 3 would be developed. Okay. I was invited to the meeting. Yeah, I remember. I said that, right? The sources add to Variety that nothing was ever promised to Gadot regarding Wonder Woman 3, or that there was any definite discussion Gadot Wonder Woman to continue with new DC Universe. Gunn and Safran gave a presentation at the start of the year unveiling the first titles in their new DC Universe, including Superman's Legacy, as they continue to be laser focused on these new films. Variety has reached out to Gadot's representatives for further comment. Okay. So, oh yeah, I got a new sub on something. I would like to hear James Gunn to hear say something. That's what I said, Degrassi. That's what I said. If you notice, there's been not a lot of the news coming out is about box office stuff or stuff like that, but not. Yeah, you're right, Degrassi. That's what I think. There's a lot of I don't. That's what I think. There's not been a lot of entertainment news because of the. Okay. It's really boring, really. Okay, that's what I think. Okay, I do think Gal's coming back. Okay, but I wouldn't personally. I don't know if I would reboot Wonder Woman personally. Paradise Lost. We'll see how Paradise Lost fits to Wonder Woman personally. I got the perfect villain. Well, one of the perfect villains for that. As Cersei. Me and Blinded had a fun time reviewing Wonder Woman 84. I don't know, like Gunn usually is very active for Twitter. He might say something. Let's see if James Gunn said anything. Yeah, yeah. When a strike, when both, I'm telling you, when both strikes get settled, both agreements, labor agreements get settled, there'll be tons of news. It's gonna be Pandora's box of news. Uh, Let me see this. You know what? You know what? I think Gunn hasn't said anything. Okay, on Twitter, he hasn't said anything on Twitter. Usually, James Gunn is quick to the trigger on this, to quick to debunk stuff like this. But no, actually, he hasn't been on Twitter in a long time, really long time, about a week. Okay, since August 5th. That's like a record. It's okay. I know there's some people on social media. I'm not gonna name names. If they when they do the reboot to do DCU, start with a new actress to play Wonder Woman. Start fresh, okay, with a new actress. Okay, with a new actress. Uh, I don't think they're gonna do that. People like Gunn, like Gadot, like Gadot. Despite what you think of her acting, people like her. People like her. When I'm excuse, this is factual. And it's not sexist or anything like that. It's just factual. When you have the looks when you have looks like that she has, you can get wolves easily. Oh, she's probably gonna be down. I don't know because I I don't think she'll be Wonder Woman because I think she'll probably do more stuff as what's it called, Scarab, and in the MCU. She's not gonna be an MC for a one-time thing, so don't expect her to be. Yeah, this is very confusing. I agree. It's very confusing. You're right. Uh, it's strange. I don't know, man. I, they her spots in the past few movies were used. Originally, Henry Cavill was supposed to do some stuff, right? But they couldn't get him back, right? They couldn't get him back, obviously for obvious reasons. So they used her. She just happened to show up. It made sense for Shazam, and you know what? She didn't really need to show up in the Flash. She could have worked her way around that. Really, when she showed up, you could have worked her way around that. And Shazam is you needed her because she's a god, and you need a god to bring people back from the dead. Whatever the ending you saw, that made sense. You really didn't need her in the Flash, that one scene for 2 minutes. You could have worked around that, really, but you just had to get her in the on screen, and she didn't really like affect the movie overall. Uh, I would assume that when Barry, assuming they fixed things at the end, he said after credit scene with with Aquaman, I would assume that it's still Gal Gadot as that Wonder Woman, that Diana. Okay, not a different Bruce Wayne. I would assume that. Um, because he didn't really say. Yeah, obviously Batman's different. He didn't say anything about Superman. I assume Superman might look the same. Let me see when that. Supposed to got moved back, right? Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They. The thing is, Deadline reported a Nova project back in March 2022, but when Kevin Feige did the presentation at Comic Con at last year in San Diego, when he showed the sagas, the plate, whatever the plate for the upcoming movies and TV shows, he never had Nova on there. Nova wasn't on there. Nova was never on there. He did not put Nova on there. He didn't put Nova on there. No, 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 no. It was not D23. Comic Con is when he released the plate. D23 is when he showed a bunch of trailers that we couldn't see public yet. Yeah, Marvel Studios never announced a Nova project. Yes. D23 was when D23 is when they showed the early trailers from the shows that are coming out now, like Loki, Secret Invasion, some of the movies like the Marvels. It's if there's one person that's 100% safe, it's Margot Robbie. Yeah, yeah, I've seen it. Yeah. But I don't know what to make. Like, I think she's. I don't know what to make of this, man. It's. Uh, we need James Gunn to say something. Really, he won't. Get rid of anyone. I'm okay with that. We tool. Why not? You already got your guys for Creatures Commando, and well for Superman's Legacy. Well, obviously you have people. Uh. Oh yeah, and the thing is, Disney Plus is actually going up in price. It's going up in price. Disney Plus. Again. Yeah, Creature Commandos is coming out next year. Yeah. If they started voice acting for it, if they started on it yet. And it's gonna lead into Rick Flag Jr. If right, Rick Flag Jr.'s father's in the senior is in it. This way. You think it's a soft reboot? Yeah, you know what? There is a little bit of a soft reboot, right? There is a little bit of a soft reboot. Yeah, I know. I know. Do I expect anything to come out of it tomorrow? No. 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 Don't expect anything. I don't expect. Well, I don't expect a deal done. Okay, we'll hear. We'll get some. We'll get some news about momentum. If there's any positive momentum, if there's any progress tomorrow later night. But I don't really. I really don't expect anything major. I don't expect a breakthrough yet. I don't expect a deal done. And so, yeah, exactly. And they're gonna say, they're gonna say, they're gonna say, no, we same stuff, same stuff. They didn't listen to us. They didn't budge on the stuff we wanted. And you hear from both sides. Maybe his wife took the phone away from him. No more tweeting. No, maybe Jennifer Holland. Is that her name? Jennifer Holland? Is that her name? Yeah, Jennifer Holland. His wife took his phone away from him. No more tweeting. No more. You're obsessed with social media. No more. That'd be funny though. Oh, another thing. Marvel, you really fucked up. You really fucked. If it's a sit down to discuss a bargaining session, then that's bullshit. They're not going to get a deal done. Because if you need to negotiate just to negotiate for a bargaining session, then there's no progress. There's no end in sight. You negotiate. If you're going to meet up, you negotiate to get a deal done. You do not negotiate to get to. You do not negotiate to negotiate a deal. When you sit down and meet face to face, you're meeting to get a deal done, not to agree to when to start negotiating. Okay. Yeah, that's stupid. So Marvel, you really fucked up, man. Marvel Studios, okay? You got the first union for VFX is coming into play, guys. VFX at Marvel Studios has formed a union. Maybe for all the shit we give Phase 4 to VFX on their films and TV shows, maybe we could, maybe take that back because the VFX workers were overworked, and obviously when you're overworked, your work is not going to be as good, and it's clearly what happened it's happened in the pandemic era. They had to rush some stuff, especially VFX. WandaVision was rushed. Especially with the VFX. You gotta remember, WandaVision was a pre-production right at the pandemic. Okay? February, March, it went into pre-production. I think they were about to begin filming in February, March. I think. Okay. And then the pandemic hit, right? And Hollywood was shut down for about 5-6 months, right? So Hollywood shut down for 5-6 months. September, October, WandaVision got back into production for 9 or 10 episodes, right? And that show came out in January 2021. You could tell the VFX studios had to rush in making make, and you could tell the VFX artist had a rush in making the VFX look good for that show. At least try to look good for that show. Because only about had like what 2 or 3 months to sharpen the film, whatever, to make it look realistic as possible. And we had one person, one VFX artist come out today from 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 working on WandaVision. Let me go find her. VFX coordinator. This is a coordinator. VFX coordinator Mark Patch says, working on WandaVision, he was told you're not going to have any more days off in the next 3 months until we deliver episode 10. We're already working 18-hour days. So 3 months, no days off, 18-hour days. That's how quick they had to get the show out. Now, I know 2020 was a wash, right? 2020 was a wash, obviously, right? But, and that did hurt Marvel big time. It did hit it hit almost everybody big time. It hit Hollywood big time, specifically Marvel, because they had shows and movies planned for that year. But that, man, hearing how they treated their VFX studio, their VFX artists, the studios, working on VFX and stuff like that. Now, we heard about this reports in the news before, how the VFX were being mistreated by Marvel Studios. How it was one of the rumors that it was, I don't know if it was confirmed, it was one of the rumors Victoria Alonso got let go. $18-hour days, man. Can you imagine working 18 hours a day on working on VFX when you have to look at all this technology for 18 hours a day? It's not healthy, man. You know very well it's not healthy working with technology for a long period of time. When you're on your phone, looking at your phone or on your computer, whatever, for a long time. It's not healthy, man. And you get tired, you get headaches. And this will have a dominant effect, guys. This will have a domino effect. Other studios will. Yeah, I know. I saw the studio. Neon. Small studios might have to because of money. Obviously, they can't lose as much as the other bigger studios. Yeah. But with Marvel MCU, Marvel Studios having a union for the VFX. Next, you're going to see other VFX companies, whatever, have a union too. Okay, they're going to create their own union. It's a start. Let's be honest. Warner Bros. has done a better job. DC has done a better job with the VFX, treating the VFX artists than Marvel. Oh yeah, they got Ravers. Oh yeah, Neon Sand. No, is that it? Neon Sand. Is it? Did I say that right? Oh, probably. There probably will be some DC people. Now it's okay. maybe with that toning down on the Marvel shows that will help the VFX studios for Marvel. Um, okay, maybe that'll help because less stuff to work with. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. Whatever. Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, they have a very high output. Yeah, they do. Yeah, but how long does Lucas? How long will Lucasfilm have until Lucasfilms has their own union? What if they form a union of their own? They can, right? You know, they can legally can. What was I gonna say? Oh fuck! Blinded. Final boss. Yeah, this is their own union house. Yes, Marvel does. Yes, this is Marvel Studios Union. This is the Marvel Studios VFX Union. Yes, they started a union. Oh, by the way, This is affected in this is done in the U.S. and Canada. Remember, um, yeah. Oh my God, what a peacemaker in the background. And those other studios will just get a union of their own because they saw what the Marvel. Yeah. Um, Oppenheimer just crossed 600 million. Not bad. Not bad. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if that's a good idea, man. Yeah, a lot. A lot. And maybe that's a problem. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe right now they have too much. Maybe it's too much. Sound effect VFX. Dozens, yeah. Okay, okay, so what's up? Maybe that's too much. Well, people need jobs, obviously. I don't know. Uh Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. Yeah, SFX and VFX. Sound effects, right? SFX and sound effects? Sound visuals? No, I don't know. Yeah, I know this. Yeah, Toronto, Vancouver. That's why this deal, this union by Marvel Studios has Canada and US involved in it. Yeah, that's what I said. Special effects and visuals. Okay, sound and special. Oh my god. I want to get blinded on. I want to, you know what? I gotta admit, I think I feel more comfortable in my other room. I don't know why. Oh yeah, oh yeah. My new favorite picture, guys. My new favorite picture. That I'm gonna use a lot. Do I have it up here? Oh yeah. I'm gonna use this a lot, guys. Okay? My new picture. I'm gonna use it a lot on my streams or things I don't like. When I can't if I that looks like a young Harley Quinn right there. I love that picture. I don't know. I watched it from AEW, man. I love that picture. um, I don't know, man. You know what? That's gonna be my intro picture. For now on, no intro. That's just gonna be my introduction. Oh yeah, yeah, I saw that. Not bad. He's a rookie, right? He's a rookie. 84 is not a bad start, right? He's not bad. He hasn't done anything. If you haven't done anything, 84 is pretty good. Hey, yeah, yeah, that's true. Uh, all right. I'm gonna, all right. I'm checking stuff on the internet. Oh, oh. This is, I don't know. You don't want to yell? Okay. I know. All right. Oh, let's see. Anything? All right. I think I ended here. Yeah, 45 minutes is good. Um, I can't even get tickets for Blue Beetle yet, man. Blue Beetle tickets are not even on sale where I am. But whatever. Um, so what I was gonna say? Yeah. Later on this channel, not today, not just today, but in a couple days. I think tomorrow actually. Are we talking about The Witcher season 3, a tale of two different halves? From because it was split. It was split. The season, first 5 episodes in June, the last 3 in July. I'm gonna talk about how they were kind of how it started off strong and then really went downhill the last 3 episodes. I'm gonna talk about that and Henry Cavill's departure. That's gonna be on I think Saturday. No, I think it's tomorrow or Saturday. Uh, whatever. Be on the lookout for that. Yeah. So do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, comment below. Um, yeah. Take care, guys.